Hello, dear friends, and welcome to the Spiritus Society of Virginia children's class. Tonight we are going to study a most special topic, the power of body language. When we look at the pictures from the movie Inside Out, we can tell how much the body shows when we feel certain emotions. When we are angry, the body shows a particular message. When we are sad, even our face looks a particular way. When we are happy, we often smile. When we are disgusted, we go, and when we are afraid, we often hide ourselves right this way. So much that our body shows without words. And of course, we want to know more. So let us call Master Jesus so he can teach us all the more. Let us, dear friends, take a moment then to pray. Dear Mother, Father God, thank you for giving us the internet, our homes, our parents, our new lives, the opportunity to learn, an open heart, our guardian angels. And thank you for giving us, dear God, Master Jesus, and everyone who loves us so much. Dear God, please teach us to show love to others, not only with our words, but also with our actions. May even our physical bodies be an instrument of the love that you would like for us to show to one another. We ask you now, dear God, for permission to begin our class tonight. And so be it. Let us now, dear friends, already kickstart our class. Can you believe it? It's already quiz time. Can you tell what emotion these children are showing in their bodies? Who's coming up first for us? Let us think. Are we able to read the messages that the body shows? Let us put our knowledge to the test, shall we, dear friends? Let us look at our first picture. Oh, what an adorable little girl. What is her body showing us? Her body is sending us a message through her emotional body language. If we look at her beautiful face, can we tell what she's feeling? Can you tell, dear friends? Can you tell, Virginia? I'm sure you can. Let us see. What is she feeling, friends? You can say it. You're right. She's feeling sadness. She's feeling blue. She's feeling sad. You got it, Virginia. I knew it. I knew that we could count on you, dear Virginia. Thank you. Let us go to our next picture and see if we can read the emotion that the body is showing. Look at this little girl. She's going like this, trying to hide. What emotion do you think she's feeling? What is the message that her body is showing? Can you guess? Say it. Let us hear it. What is she feeling, friends? I think I heard you say fear, right? Fear. You got it. That's it. She's trying to protect herself. Yes, that's right. Hello, Gabby and Easy. Thank you for joining us. You got it, Virginia. Great. Let us look at our next picture, friends, and see if we pass the test again. How about this boy that is going like this? What is His body showing us. That's right, Gaby and Easy. You also got it right. The little girl is feeling scared. But how about the little boy that is going like this? What is the message that his body is sending to us without words? His emotions are written in his body. What do you see, friends? Say it. We would like to hear it. What emotion do you see in his body? What could it be? Yes, angry. You're right, Easy and Gabby and Virginia too. Of course, the boy looks mad. You're right. Yes, he's feeling angry. You see, friends, how much our body communicates? And there's one more for us, friends. How about this young lady here? What may she be feeling? Yes, Virginia, you got it. You got them all. How about our last friend here? What is she feeling? She's going like this. What is the message that her facial expression, her body is telling us? You see how much we say without words? Our body talks to others by the messages that we show. So, what message do you see in these little girls and these young ladies? Facial expression. Can you say it? We would like to hear it from you. What is she feeling, friends? Can you read the message on her face? She is feeling. Yes, she's feeling disgust. She's feeling yucky. Ugh. So now that I'm sure, yes, Virginia, you got it. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations, Easy and Gabby. You guys really passed the test. And now we are going to learn even more about emotions by going inside the brain with a lot of emotions to see how the emotions help us communicate, guide the way we communicate with one another. Are you ready? It's going to be a great learning experience. Let us enjoy it.
Hello, friends. Welcome back. So, today we're learning about the power of our body language. So, we just saw this video about the movie Inside Out. Have you watched the movie Inside Out? It's a great movie, but we're going to talk more about it in a minute. But now I want us to recap because as we saw, there were no words in this video. We didn't say anything, but just by seeing the expressions on Riley's face, that is her name, that's the name of the character in the movie, Riley, just looking at her face and her body expression, we could already tell how she was feeling, what were the emotions. And that's what happened to all of us. Even before we say anything, we already tell so much just about our facial expression in our body, our posture, the way we show ourselves to others. So now we have a question for you as we're studying more about body language. How can we show that we care for others without words? So we know that we already show our feelings without saying anything. But when we truly care about someone, imagine someone in your life that you love, love, love dear. Your parents, your grandparents, or dear friends. So, how can we show them, even without we say the words, I love you, I miss you, right? Even before we say that, what are the things that we can do without saying anything? So, let's look at this beautiful picture. Who else better to show us than Master Jesus? Master Jesus comes to teach us, and today he's teaching us without words. Look at this beautiful picture and tell me what are some of the things that you see that Master Jesus and the children are doing in this picture. We know, right, just by looking at this picture without saying anything, how they are feeling, right? How do you think they're feeling by just looking at this picture? Well, I'm sure you are there saying they are feeling happy, right? We can see they have this expression in their faces. So, but let's investigate a little bit further. They are making eye contact. Eye contact. I never thought about that, right, Daisy? Yes, eye contact. Have you ever paid attention when you look at someone? Do you look them in the eye? Or most of the time you're looking at their nose, or you're looking at their ears, or maybe you're looking at their hair and thinking, oh my gosh, how they didn't even brush their hair today. But that's not right. If we truly care, right, about someone, we give them 100% of our attention. So the first thing that we should do is look at them in the eye. Don't be distracted about looking for other things, but really look at them close in their eyes, and that truly shows us that we care about them. Look at here how Jesus is looking at the children, right? He's looking directly at them, eye to eye. And let's continue on to see what else we learn from only this one picture of Jesus. He is leaning forward. The children are leaning forward. So when we truly care about someone, we don't look far away and we're like, oh, what you're saying. No, we look at them in the eye and we lean in. We lean forward. We make sure that we're truly listening to what they're saying so we can pay attention next time we speak with someone. How are we putting ourselves? Do we cross our arms and we're look at them and maybe we're looking far away? Or are we opening up, looking them in the eye, and also leaning forward to truly show to them that we are paying attention? But that's not all, there's more. When we care about someone and they're talking to us, to acknowledge that we're listening, we nod our heads, right? How many times we say, So without even saying anything, just looking at us, they know that we are paying attention. We're listening to them because we are expressing that with our heads. And there's one more thing, friends, that we learn just by looking at this picture that we learned from Master Jesus, and that is to smile. Every time we smile, we see so many beautiful smiles in this picture. It shows that we truly love someone. So don't be afraid. Smile, Ray. Let's smile and show people that we truly care for them. And we don't even need to use words. Just by following this list, we can communicate without even opening our mouths. Wow. Just opening to smile, but without saying anything, we're already saying so much with our body language. But you might be asking there, friends, this is so new, right? We don't learn about this in school. Have you learned about the power of body language in school? I have not. No, this is the first time. So we need to investigate more, right? Don't you think so? I think so. I think we need to go back to our lab. Remember, we went to our lab a few weeks ago when we were studying about we were studying at the time. I believe we were looking at the labs. Remember, we made the experiment with the egg in the water. Yes, we were truly scientists, right? And that's what scientists does. They investigate, they conduct experiments. And today we're gonna be focusing on this picture right here. We're gonna be studying the brain. Have you studied about the brain in school? Oh, I hope you have, because the brain is such an interesting organ in our body. And most of the time, we don't pay attention to it, right? We talk so much about our hearts. We talk so much about sometimes our eyes, our noses, our mouth, but we forget about the brain. But the brain is here. It's working 24/7. And that's the beauty about the brain. So we need to study the brain, to study about our emotions, how we feel, how the brain process all these emotions. So let's call up our scientist. Do you remember our scientist? Let's call her up because I need help today. I cannot do this by myself. So I'm gonna call our brightest scientist. And today we're calling a neuroscientist. Wow, that's a big word, neuroscience. So it's not only a general science, it's a very specialized scientist. Our friend here studies specifically about the brain. She studies how the brain interacts with our whole body and what is happening deep inside of our brain. So I'm gonna call her up. She's gonna help us. And guess what? I have my goggles here. Do you see how they match with her goggles? I have my goggles here and I'm gonna put them on because I need to go further and investigate with you and with our friend here, Jane. That's how we're calling her. That's Jane. So let's go with Jane and study more about the brain, because if we understand more about how are we are feeling, right? How do we feel these emotions? We are then able to study ourselves, but also be able to read others. We can look at others, and even without them saying anything, we can already tell how they are feeling. And then will help us be able to help them, show them that we care, that we truly care. So let's go together, friends. We are taking another field trip. Remember, we went to Jupiter. Last week, we went to the colony in the spiritual realm, no solar, remember? So today, we're gonna take our scientists, ourselves. We are all scientists today with our neuroscientists, and we're gonna go study the brain together. Yes, do I hear it? Are you guys excited? I'm really excited. I can't wait to go and learn more. So let's go in one, in two, and in three, friends. Let's see. Let's take our magic school bus. Here is she. There's Jane. She's in our magic school bus, and we will go together with our friends to investigate inside the brain. Here we are, friends, inside the brain with our friends that we just saw on the short video that we show you. Do you remember? Who is this little guy here in red? Do you remember what emotion he is? He is anger. That's right. He is anger. How about this one? Do you remember where Riley, she killed the fly, right? Oh, she was like, oh, it's disgust, right? She was like, oh my gosh, no. And how about this smiley friend here? See, just by looking at their body language, their expression, we can already tell, right? He was feeling angry, she's feeling disgust, and this is joy. She is so happy. She brings so much joy. Look at her face. And this little friend here, what is he? He's fear. Look, he's like, oh no, I'm so afraid, right? Riley was so afraid of spiders. And this is sadness. Yes, we all have this one too inside of our brains. And we cry and we feel sad. And it's okay because joy is there to come right after sadness and make us feel better. So let's continue going inside the brain. And right now we are inside Riley's brain so we can truly understand how she's feeling. Are you ready? Okay, let's do this together, friends. But I need your help. So we're going to investigate the feelings of others. And I have my goggles here. I'm ready. Do you have your binoculars there? Do you remember our binoculars? I hope you do. And I'm going to need your help. So I'm going to need you to document things. Remember, you are our research assistant. So you're going to need a piece of paper and you're gonna need something to draw and to write with. I have here Marcus because I am going in this field trip with you. So I also have my materials ready here. Do you have yours there? I hope you do, and I hope you're ready because we have our papers, we have our crayons, our pens and pencils. I have my goggles. I'm ready, friends. So let's do this together, okay? So let's see. What is Riley feeling? So I will show you a picture and I'm going to give you a few minutes to tell me what is she feeling. Look at this picture right here, friends. And if you're watching this with us, Virginia, Gabe, Isa, I see so many friends here. Feel free to type in. I'm looking here to see your comments. Do you think she's feeling happy? Do you think she's feeling disgust? Is she anger? Is she sad? Or is she afraid? Is she afraid? So I'm thinking, I'm looking at her, and what do you see? She's looking down, right? She is. Is she making eye contact? She's not making eye contact. Her cheeks, right? What color are her cheeks? It's red, right? It's red. And what else do you see? It looks like she was crying. Yes, that's right, friends. I see here Virginia, Isa, and Gabe. That's right. She said, so even without words, we already know how she's feeling. How do you look when you are sad, friends? Do you know? Have you asked maybe your parents to take a picture of you when you're feeling sad so that later you can be your own scientist? You can research yourself. Yes, that's right, Vivi. She has tears in your eyes. Do you guys see anything else here? Her eyes, right, are very small. She's looking down, her head's down, her eyes are very small. So we can tell by her facial and her body expression. Yes, that Riley is feeling sad. Look, she's feeling blue. Look at her face, right? So we are there now inside Riley's brain, remember? And now we make, I hope you're writing those things down, right? We could tell by her eyes, by her cheeks, by her, the tears, by her head, all those things we could tell that she was feeling sad, right, friends? That's right. So now that we know how she's feeling, let's go to the second part. And this is where we're gonna talk about how can you show Riley that you care without words. So we are there with Riley. We want to show her that we support her, that we are there for her, but we cannot use words. So I want you to pick up, remember, you're my research assistant. Pick up your paper and your pen, and I want you to start to think about a few things that we can do. And you can write or you can make a drawing of how to show Riley that we care, that she doesn't need to feel sad, right? We're there supporting us. So let's brainstorm some ideas together, okay? Let's see what are some of the things that we can do. And if you have other ideas, you can write them here for us, or you can put it in your paper, in your drawing, and you can share with us later too, okay? So let's see. How? Wow, look at this picture, friends. These are Riley parents, and what are they doing? They are hugging her. Yes, a hug. Have you ever thought about the power of a hug? When someone is feeling sad and you really don't know what to say, you don't have to say anything. You just come closer to them and you give them a really, really big and long hug. We can say so many things, right? Just with one hug. Looking at this picture, what do you think it's going on Riley's parents? What do you think they're thinking as they are hugging her? Good question, right? I think that it looks like they are saying, we love you so much, right? We are dearest daughter. And maybe her dad is saying, don't cry, my dear daughter. We are here for you, right? Wow, that's the power, friends. Do you see now how powerful our bodies and the expressions that we show through our body language, how powerful that is? It can change someone's feelings. And in this case, with just one hug, we can truly show Riley that we care. So if you like this, let's write it down. You can draw And I'm gonna start drawing here too with you. I'm gonna start drawing Riley. We have some other things coming up, but I wanna make sure that you start there with your beautiful drawing. Let's see what is coming next. Oh, look at this one. How can we show Riley that we care, right? She's feeling sad. And what are they doing in this picture, friends? Hmm, that's really funny, right? They are making what? They are making silly faces. Oh, yes, they're making very, very silly faces. And maybe they are telling her a funny story or a joke. Ah, do you guys like making silly faces? So when your parents, your friends, your brother or sister, they're sad, you can make a silly face and make them laugh. And then they will forget why they were sad before. That is so cool. So remember, are you writing this down? I hope you are, because I am here too. And I'm gonna get some color pencils because I wanna make this really pretty. I think I'm gonna make some hearts because I'm gonna show Riley that we care so much. So I'm gonna use the pink to make some little hearts here and to show that we really care for her. She doesn't need to feel sad. And what else, friend? What else are the things that we can do without words to cheer Riley up, to make sure that we show her that we care? Hmm. This is a cool idea, right? What they are doing here in this picture? Well, if you know a little more about Riley, she loves hockey. That is her favorite sport. And every time she plays hockey, she feels so happy. So why not invite her to play a game? And that's what they're doing in this picture. They are embracing each other because they are playing. So another great idea for us to show others that we care. We can invite them to play with us. Maybe we know their favorite sports, right? Maybe there is a favorite cartoon that they like to watch. We can do that. Or maybe they like to play a specific game. So we invite them to play and we forget about ourselves. Maybe we don't like hockey in this case, but to cheer Riley up, we forget about ourselves and we play together. So great idea. So do you have more ideas? I want to hear from you. What are the other ideas that you might have? And I am here documenting everything on my piece of paper. So I'm going to draw Riley. I'm drawing her up. And I'm going to draw her parents too, right next to her. And I will tell in a minute what they are doing, what I think she's going to like the most. And then you can tell me what you think she's going to like, okay? So we have one more minute and then we will share together and you can write here for us so that we can see with you what they are doing, right? So I'm putting some less touches here. So did you thought about anything else that we can do to show our friends that we care for them even without saying anything, right? And sometimes it's just getting close to them and we can caress their heads. Jesus used to do that. Our master Jesus used to do that. We can just be there by their side. Sometimes it's just sitting with them. They are upset and we can sit right next to them and that they know that they are right there for us. When they're ready, they're gonna talk to us, but just being there and giving them, remember, I smile, friends, tell so many things. So I'm adding that to my drawing, a big smile here. And I'm actually drawing them giving each other a big hug. They are extending their arms out and they're giving each other a big hug to make sure that they feel loved. So I'm gonna share with you my drawing, and I hope you are almost done with yours. Okay? Oh, hey, here it is. So I drew. I don't have a lot of drawing skills, friends, so I can't wait to see your drawings there. But we have Riley and her parents, and they are giving each other's a big hint. I couldn't draw them hugging each other, so I showed them giving each other their hands, and you can see the love, right, friends? That's all we need. That's all we really need is love. So, why did you learn today? Going all the way down in this field trip to the brain to understand our emotions, even without words. We show us others how we feel. You ready, friends? Okay, so let's see then how we can continue to study this throughout this week. So I'm gonna remove here my goggles because we are gonna go for our heart work. So we will share with you what we're doing this week. And very exciting, we're gonna be watching the movie. Invite your family for a movie night out and watch the whole movie inside out. Maybe you have watched it before. That's okay. You can watch it again. It's always nice to remember again what happened in the movie. Or if you haven't watched yet, I'm sure you're gonna love it and you're gonna learn so much more about Riley, about her parents, and about all the different feelings that we saw that we all have, like Riley, inside of us. They are all there in our brain, pushing our buttons, but it depends on us, right? Which ones we decided. So even before we say anything, we can think, what feeling, what I am feeling right now. And we can, if we're feeling, something that's not right, we can change and say, no, I will feel happy. I will ask joy to push the buttons there in my brain so that I can feel happy. So watch the movie, friends, and you're going to learn much, much more about our emotions. But we have one more heart work, and you can do both, or you can choose one. But this one is really, really, really cool. So I would do both if I were you. I will ask our parents to do both. This is an emotion photo book. So you might be asking yourselves, what is an emotion photo book? So look at this little boy and look at how many pictures. Can you tell what he's feeling or thinking in each one of those pictures? Oh, that's super cool, right? So this is what we'll do. We'll create a photo album. Very nice. So you ask your parents to take a picture of you showing different emotions like sadness, like sadness or anger or joy or fear, or you can make a silly face. Yes, you can be very creative, but you ask your parents to take pictures of you and then you print them and you put them in a photo book so you can identify how you are expressing, how you're showing that emotion through your face and through your body. Because we need to know how we show ourselves to others. And this way, we can truly make sure that we know how we're feeling and we have this whole body language knowing deep inside what our feelings and how we're showing that to others. And then later on, we can learn how we can change that to show others that we truly care for them. So, emotion photo book, friends, I think it's a really, really great idea. And this activity comes from the School of Emotion. Yes, our dear friend, Dr. Vanessa Anceloni, she is the one who developed this activity. She is a neuroscientist and she's also a psychologist. So that's great, right, friends? We have here our recipe or our activity for the week. But before we go, we ask you to share your work with us. Remember, ask your parents to take a picture and send us an email. Our team loves receiving your beautiful drawings. We are collecting all of them, and we'll soon be compiling them and posting it on Facebook. We receive so many beautiful drawings from all over the world. So don't forget, friends, share your work with us. And we also have our reminder. Wow, today is June 12th. Remember, friends, we start talking about the contest back, I believe, in early May. So it's been so many weeks, but it's arriving. So you don't have much more time. Remember, you have to watch the Miraculous Ladybug cartoon, and you can find that if you have Netflix, or you can find it on YouTube. Ask your parents first to give you permission, and then you have to link it. They talk so much about emotion, like we're talking today, but they talk about how we connect with others through our emotion, which is so important. So what you need to do through your drawing or your painting, or you can write something to us, you can connect it with the spirit's keywords. It can be things like mind, spiritual influence, spiritual obsession, telepathic, good, evil. You can choose, but you need to make that connection, and it needs to be related to the miraculous ladybug cartoon, okay? And you just send your submissions to us at kardecradio@gmail.com until the June 30th. So not so much time left, friends. So it's a great thing to do over the weekend. So it's a perfect time. And everyone who submitted will win a prize. How fun, right? Okay, so before we close out with our prayer, we just want to reference today. We are using some resources. We saw a video clip from the movie Inside Out. We use cues, decoding body language cues from this book, Social Skills Activities for Kids, from Natasha Daniels. The reference is here if you want to learn more, if your parents want to learn more, and the emotional photo book by our dear friend, Dr. Vanessa Anzalone, the founder of the School of Emotion. So now, friends, I invite you to our final prayer. So put your crayons and your paper, your pens down, and join me in a very final prayer to thank for this beautiful lesson of today. Dear loving God, thank you so much for this beautiful lesson of tonight. We learned so much how we show and express our emotions without words, through our bodies and through our facial expressions. We ask you, dear Father, that we can use this powerful lesson of today to learn more about ourselves and others, and also how we express our emotions to others and show them that we love and we care for them. We also ask for all the children around our world who at this very moment, they might be feeling emotions that are of sadness, of anger, of disgust, or also of fear, that their hearts and their brains can be filled with joy. Then joy can visit each one of them and press all the buttons in their brains so that they can transform their emotions to happiness and to joy. And with our permission, we ask that we can close this class of tonight. And so be it. So be a friend. What a joy to be here together with you. So we invite you to come back next week for another great lesson and great class here. We can't wait to see you. And until next week, bye bye.